young gentlemen here. Come to Stickybee, I met him, but it was just a hello, hi, because it was also the environment that I met Stickybee, but I met Pa Jawara and we had a conversation. And Pa, we will talk about you and Stickybee a little bit before in the middle of this show. But while we're talking, I just want to know, like, how did you guys meet? My show is gonna be different. It's gonna be best to best, but like people are curious, so I'm curious. So I want to bring out what people want to know. You will go to other platforms; they will just concentrate to best of the best. I want to know about you lot as individuals, and I want to know the show, why the show, and everything. So just take your time. Pa, I want to know how you lot meet. Yo, ya Stickybee nakanga meet or Stickybee yo nakanga meet. Pa, I just want to hear a little bit of that story. If you guys can give me a tip of it.
Yeah, that is a beautiful one. You know, the first time we met, I think, was at the studio at Kilsering. Yeah, that day I went to ENC studio to record a radio advert. You know, this was like 7 years back. You know, something like that. But before meeting at ENC, you know, we've been hearing each other, you know, because we're all in the same industry. And we've been even talking on the phone before even meeting there. But that day was the first day we met officially. And ENC was even the one who introduced us together. This was at ENC studio. He was the one who told me, yo, Pa Jawara, that's Stickybee. And he's so sticky, that's Pa Jawara. The way we link up, you know, that was the first day for we to see each other, you know, you understand? And that day was the day, you know, we sit and see out some ideas and some beautiful things together, you know, about the whole industry and everything. So from there, the proper communication, you know, start, you know, between us, you know. Yeah, this is
So
how we
you guys are both music lovers, so you met at a place where is a music place where another artist have to introduce the two of you.
Yeah, because ENC is one of those people which, you know, he was part of Stickybee career from day one, and ENC was somebody to which, you know, he was part of my career at some point, you know, the beginning and all them things. And ENC being an artist which, you know, I used to work with him hand to hand some of the events. Not even some of the events in Lamen, all the events he normally do in Lamen. I used to do all these shows with ENC hand to hand. So he was the right guy even to kind of put us together, because he got this good this good contact, you know, with both of us. You know? Yeah.
Dulami Stickybee meet, or maybe Stickybee would want to answer this. Where Taraleko at all, you were both looking for someone to work with, or you just met and then later the friendship came and you guys spoke about having to go into gum music, or you were always gum music lovers?
No, like Pa Jawara is a nice guy. I knew Pa Jawara before I met him, you know.
Okay.
Because Pa Jawara, you will be listening to radio, Fireman play, Pisces play, ENC play, Fireman will call you, big up to the entire goddamn people, you know. Up to the whole people, you know. Yo, you know, all that kind of thing there. So I love that, you know. So that is, you know, I fall for that voice, you know. So I was like, yo, I don't know this dude, you know. But, you know, I think this guy that great positive, you know. So I knew him to the radio, you know. By then, people do more of radio listening, you know. That's where I started. Like he said, I was working NC. Our meetup was just a coincidence, you know. It was not something like set up, you know. Yeah, I was working on a project with ENC. He was also working on a project with ENC, because normally ENC do a tour on his birthday bus or December we do it. He do with me in Bergamo, he do with Pa Jawara. So we meet there and ENC said, yo, okay, Sticky, this is Pa Jawara. I tell yo, God bless. Bro, been hearing about you, man. So it was a positive. The brother is a nice guy, you know. Then from there, you know, the vibes continue, you know, we've been talking, you know, and then bro, we start fixing up things. So if I do anything online, be like, Sticky, I don't think this is a good move. Why not you do this? Like when you so the positive energy is there. So we're not like friends, but we are like brothers from the same. My whole family know Pa Jawara. The whole family of Pa Jawara knew me, you know. So this is like, it's not about friendship anymore. So it's like family thing, you know.
100.
Yeah.
I think that's the beautiful thing about Gambia, because we just connect, and because of how small the country is, it brings, and how we're all related, it quickly brings up that bond. Stickybee, after you met Pa, what brought the initiative? Like, how did you guys come up with having to sit down and say, you know what, we want to come up with something in the music industry, we want to be promoters? How did that come about?
You know, we were all motivated by the artists, you know, I say, you know, because of the great work that they are putting in the music industry, you know, and then we come to see that, you know, there is no platform happening in the Gambia. So me and him need to have a sit down meeting, you know, and he'll be like, okay, bro, why not we come up with a concept, you know, and try to put up something in acoustic that we'll be doing annually, you know. So he was like, yeah, bro, this we have to do one day. So it was a 1 day meeting. From the day we have a meeting, it was not even 1 hour meeting. It was like less than 40 minutes. And we come to conclusion, we go book date, boom, we start linking up some artists, we move. And anything he approve, I approve. Anything he approve, just know that I already approve it. So it was like the concept I have, the same concept I have. So it was easy for us to, it's easy for me and him to work because the mindset he is having, same mindset I am having to watch the music industry, you know. So that make it easy. So it was us who sat together and then discuss about it. We make a plan, said let's come with best of the best name, you know. You understand? Then we also research about best of the best. We come to see other countries are doing it too. You understand? Like Jamaica, America, India, they're doing it. You know, so we come over here, we have our own tour in Gambia, you know. Yeah, and then Alhamdulillah, and the artists also welcome the idea. They will be like, yeah, why not, bro? Let's run it. You know, so we need this platform. So that's how the thing kick off, you know.
Stickybee, Alto Nata with the name Best to Best. How did you guys come up with the name Best to Best?
Best of the best,
Best
like
of
I
the
said,
best, yeah.
best of the concept, because we wanted to come with an event whereby all the hard-working artists will see themselves on that particular platform, you know. So we think of a name. We come with another name that was Champions in Action,
yeah.
but that was doesn't fit.
Champions
You understand?
in Action.
Exactly.
Jawara Stickybee gayam. You know, Champions in Action. Before Best to Best, it was supposed to be
Instant. That's
Champions
good.
in Action.
Yeah, best of the best. Good. Let's go with best of the best. And that's how the name come up. But then we have principles. You only put an artist who is consistent, like you're doing your event, you know, releasing videos, you understand, being on shows, you understand. But we cannot put an artist on a show whereby, you know, you've been moved, you know, for 2 years or 3 years, you are not doing anything, you understand. But we need to pick up the best artists, the best trending artists. Yeah, that's how we come up with it. But it was an idea from me and him.
Stickybee, yanangi wahne alia foloko before you even started the whole best of the best. Alning artist dol kachatale ka foko. This is our ideas. So was it like you lot have to go to artist to artist, or just few artists on me alonko and you woye rapo sotole? Those were the artists me alonko nyonyu and lajne. Okay, this is our idea, and what do you guys think?
No, ndong idea enough, eh? Feel like Mr. X should be should be on the show. We went and meet Mr. X. Mr. Y also should be there. Ngatanga meet Y and we discuss business.
Okay.
Then we move. Yeah. So I'm going to Mr. X but we meet with tell you this is what we wanna do and we're doing it in city, you know. Yeah. So we don't meet them by group, it's individual. Each of them we have to meet you, or some of them we refer us to their managers, and we discuss with managers, you know.
Stickybee, come Jandi, I'll told the best commercial. I'll told you moon difficulties le sort of as promoters, because like I am so happy to have promoters be young, because promoters fana I'll told industry kono I'll told teen yatale back in the industry, because I've hosted many Gambian artists here. Minu yalong ko kafule promoter sold this, promoter sold that, which means I am very happy to have you here. So you guys will have to again sell your idea and have to also let the whole Gambia Yalonko, you guys are different promoters. So Stickybee, like when you started promoting, what difficulties were you having from these artists to have to bring them together for best of the best? Because we only hear from the artists, all these Gambian artists having to sit here, male and female. So were you having difficulties to set up a best of the best with the Gambian artists?
Yeah, so in anything you do, the beginning is always difficult. You must have some challenges, but and then for us, we try to handle our things professionally. You understand? So we have this relationship with artists. Though sometimes we need to have a big push and pull. No, do no lila balila fe, but at the end of the day, us alone in the industry, we have that mutual understanding. Though you will see the write-ups in the media, Mr. So, and so that one, but in the industry, we have that strong relationship that, we have that feeling. We want to see even Mr. X is to win, we want Mr. X to win, despite whatsoever is happening. Understand? So, nyom artism, but then book even muneka. Then they face difficult, honestly. But then Santa Yala, all those things, then go they tackle professionally without even moving one place to another. Yep, because at the end of the day, it's the same thing they are doing is the same thing we are doing, Yeah.
Stickybee, yang doon wax mbirin backlash tamit on the internet. Gis nañ ne Gambian music industry bi def fa dara yombut. Nga nekk promoter di nga am backlash. Nga nekk talk show host di nga am backlash. Nga nekk journalist di nga am backlash. Nga nekk whatever artist di nga am backlash. So like how do you and Pa control and maintain yourselves professionally ba nga xam ne loolu noonu du dee mën a affect seen work. I will have to go back to the best last year, but since ba tey gis naa ne some people are having things to say on the internet because of this artist is not there, they were there last year, this and that. So yeah, so leen amee yooyu noonu because gis naa ne last year génn ngeen a lot on the internet pour clarify some things. So leen amee yooyu da daf dee mën a affect seen liggéey behind closed doors, and how does it affect it?
Yeah, you hardly see what's coming to the internet talking about our problems, And we had to do that, Aji. Why? Sometimes it's very, very hectic and difficult to let some things go, You understand? And best of the best, you cannot satisfy Gambians. You understand?
That's the reality.
30 artists, yet still they will come and Mr. X is not on the show, Mr. Y is not on the show, But let them understand. So let whole list be there's a whole changes this year, best of the best list, We almost remove over 7 people who are not there, Understand? So new problem then go but then they book try come if we are so close and we have a working relationship, we went write anything about that tournament and it is for us. Always want to contact with you, Siron. Bro, leader, but this, why not we solve it? Not necessarily at anybody in the industry because we have a platform. Because sooner they fight at people in the media, have best of the best completely. And that platform is there to maintain peace, love, and unity within those artists,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stickybee, best of the best. Your event is the biggest event right now. More replace open my open my replace, and the Molia to invest in music expensive tale, and to invest in music it takes a lot of sacrifice. Molia Sani Gambia company mimbeje because on a support or sponsor for the events all like this, and it nimpa Jawara mumol mi yalonko. At the end of the day, we don't see you guys having millions. So how do you guys have to gather all this amount of money? Because Q City is a fortune. Having to bring that band and having to go back to those years, best of the best. You guys bring one of the best sounds because you make sure everything is okay. Artist Solka won't you. You have to pay promoters. You have to pay like so many things that comes with the best of the best, the package. So again, where is this source of finance that supports you? I can't call for agencies, companies, or do you have someone abroad who invests on this? How does it work financially with you guys?
Yeah, before the investors come, then they on package because.
Sorry guys, ngeen bala ma Gambia lañ nekk internet bi dina xala dem ak ñëw noonu rek ngeen patiently wait at least
30% of the Birkama, let's say my festival, event dafa dem si best of the best account.
If you guys are using
event
iPhone, you can
30% of
put
it.
your Stickybee. So then they can use iPhone. Mun ngeen ko def do not disturb. Maybe motor so amé ko rek daf ko dé dok.
mu ngi do not disturb.
Okay, then go ahead. Yeah.
So then business soon on events in there. That's where we started. But then this year we have an investment company called Prince Empire.
Okay.
And then he's our partner this year. And then you approach that want you to be part of it because we want it to grow. And then we have our target and we want to reach to our target. The hamnane funding maybe might not cover what we want to do, because this year we go last year was not a good one, and we really platform to continue. So the guy also respect. So why not? I will have to come on board. Then he made it so easy for us. He come and invested, and we are moving on. Alhamdulillah. Yeah.
Pa niya jenga wo question on yininka is a very important question because like I said, ntaka sile janga artist on invite na platform to yana ya foko promoter kari o promoter o ni ma promoter fangala to fe ka folo ko promoter qualification tol useless ni mol kumandi is a mol perform lo wala is ni nga foko njo e ka folo ko mante jo la no mom mo soto ko nga jele ko promoter fanambe industry mi yalon ko tol fanande hustling to build their own empire where they also expecting this artist to support them. But artist all fananka jibele ko since it's artist to artist it all be nalale artist to support but naketa promoter of al tolbe ko do soto la jili. So just for them to know at all finance sometimes you struggle financially. So over the years pan lafta kalone how deep did you guys struggle financially for best nata low for more nata I told you I decide to I'll tell you more contact and nata decide to go abe kodo tale I invest at all ka.
Yeah, first best of the best, that was like 2021, and then Alata like very easy for us. This guy was the first guy, and I think not that guy who even make our dream to come true when it comes to music events. You understand? He was the only individual person our first year of best of the best. We are the one who came up with our idea 100%, but he was the one who put the 100% investment on the table our first year of best of the best. Boy Drame is a guy from Birikama. I believe even you don't know him, you might hear his name. He was the first one, who motivated us and make all our dream to come true on the first. Yeah. So this is what make it very easy for us at the first best of the best. Everything was very easy, smooth, and the way we like this. So that's the way everything went down. The first best of the best. That was really perfect. Really perfect. Yeah.
Guys, yéen ko dégg foofu noonu li ma doon laajte Pa Jawara Stickybee moo nekk seen difficulties pour xaalis because dafa nekk ndaw yoo xam ne ñoom ñu ngi jéem di góorgóorlu si industrie bi waaye industrie bi daf dee bari wax bu sew boo xam ne kii dafa foog ne kële mu ngi liggéey si koom kële mu ngi egg si koom tey yàlla def ma am fi promoter and I'm so happy ne promoter yi ñu fi ñëwee tey ñu war a promote seen events yi ñoom tam ay dem di chat pour ñu mun a wax.
I'm gonna stick it up with that Gambians are hard to satisfy.
Definitely.
Why gis nga nekk di jobal ni from day one ba léegi benn artiste du mos a génn online mu ne best of the best dañ ma refay lii o dañ ma rega because ñoom ak ñun xam nañ lan lañ leen defay ñoom xam nañ loolu te alhamdulillah no matter what we pay them every year dañ ñu ree jox liggéey boobu bom doy dañ ñu ree support de gis nga t-shirt yu ñu sol loolu is brand munoon lañ na ne ñu wax ne non duñ sol seen t-shirt bi yéen ñoo brand fay lañ loolu but they make it very easy for us suñ buggee suñ photo set yi dañoo ñëw ba London koona te ñeneen ni fuñ dëkk dafa sori waaye dañoo ñëw ba foofu jël seen picture sot si everything excitement and they support the show to 100%. moo tax ñun tamit most of the time we don't have anything to talk about them because time yu lañ soxle pour ñu chip in they chip in and do the work. Yeah, why put people between artists and promoters, to me I feel like that is normal because Lulu always happens. You need to business, so sometimes when you push and pull, and do help. While look again important more in a Lulu super say you move on, we go to the next chapter,
Pa yemwinfo wokuma yata bakele comme ya fo nyame is difficult to satisfy Gambians. Ntefango mimbe seed intenti di ya mo le memandi kakango foka na platform moto. The reason being why memandi kakango foka mesurwa kango foka is because when you say best to best, it's a Gambian thing, but people can message all the time. Aji fo yemandi kakango wele fo yemamo inko konte mutali ndi ngoleti. When it's called for me to speak another language, then I feel like I would definitely speak a different. I do speak different language, but but I just feel that when it's necessary, could be the wafiro lekela and nibe wafiro keka. It is essential. Puriye kan jamal for as much as people can understand and everyone, because sometimes ninga safero ke surwa kong molka fanyo konde san ila safero fana kala try ya minimize the English fana keje because until fana man surwa kong mo nga mandi kangole mo. Pa best of the best last year mo jamal man kontan. And you know that from the beginning to the ending, it was just a mess. That's how I'm gonna call it. Sorry guys, but it was really a mess because Hani Ayatara Kontema involved, but it was on the internet and everywhere. And I bet you guys later on you were not happy because at the end of the day you will have to go back behind closed doors and sit down and say, you know what, we need to do some things. So what are the differences? Because last year forced ST Mantaranun Lesotho, and many people were not happy, which of course is a personal differences that you guys have. And the Alfintita Nunele, Ngadeloko Alfintitale, y'all told interview regarding that, and you said your peace of mind. But everyone knowing ST, he does not say things, and I respect him for that, because at the end of the day, whatever was happening, it was the promoter's job for them to come out and speak. So what do you bring difference this year? Because Ngadeloko this year ST Natalie under Abe Fenko to fly to. The relationship with ST this year, is it al tatale al sita al your conversation or sort of, oh, you look at it like, okay, you know what, we just have to accept the fact that everywhere he is a round of applause. So him having to come on is gonna be a weight added to the best. So al tatale al sita al ni ST diamuta. How did you guys negotiate, or it was just something mutual, easy peasy this time around?
It was very easy. It was not anything difficult. It was nothing difficult. Do you know that even last year, the time that soccer and everything was going on, we were even good with ST 100%, you know. The only thing was not good was the working relationship by that time of the month. What he told us last year was like he's not gonna be part of that year, best of the best. Last year, 2023, he told us he's not gonna be there. But next year we're gonna sit and talk about it again, which is this year, and that's exactly what he does. You know, after our last best of the best concert, I think 2 months after that, we one time meet up in this topic. It was not even a phone call host. We just met by accident. Anybody who know ST, you know that he's an amazing guy in a real life. Outside or inside or in a real life, he's an amazing guy. You understand? So we just meet there at Tropic. So that was the same day we have all this discussion and put all the difference and everything which happened in the past aside, you know, and we all decided to move on, you know. This is exactly what happened. Yeah, it was even like a phone call, yeah, SB, let's meet here and talk about nothing like that. We just meet coincidentally here at Tropic, and we want forward inside of Tropic, and we sit and talk about everything. That day, I remember we were together, me and him and Sticky, 3 of us, we were together more than 5 hours, you know. Yeah, we've been everywhere, you know. Yeah, everything was smooth, and yeah.
Like the saying goes, communication is the key, and which of course Gambians don't do. We don't like to communicate because told Gambian no ning kamfata ning kamadora akamera ko, you know what, yeah, ibatu ngabulanta kumandilanta call, and we will have to go to that kind of question again further into this conversation. I think the communication is the key. They are more compensation, and you can negotiate. I mean that I know having to get angry because you don't come find on a scene fan ka for yalla pa jama ma fan lo ni so fo ngona dem fele ye ba nendiro fo jana ko tetala je ko tenke Stickybee Cabral told Sita Alia decide ko attack was going to be part of this best and knowing attack and ST the differences whoever for Alia ST the contact force or Alia attack the contact force falsi tale bang like that worry about that ko ninga Steve fena attack tinala ninga attack fena ST tinala because more jamal ka follow ko every platform that ST bedame attack tinala attack bedame ST tinala. So did you guys have that fear or thoughts of, you know what, we have to drop one and bring one, or you guys sat down and say, you know what, sorry for the word, F it, they have to come together, or whoever does not come, then that's it, we still gonna go on with our show?
We never have that fear, because at the end of the day, themselves, they're one of the best artists in the country.
Definitely.
So obviously we'll come for them. It's two things: either reject or accept it. Understand? We will negotiate with you. We agree or we agree. You understand? So, but being putting on ST, dropping attack is never our wish, unless and until one of them is not working, have been with for years or not dropping or whatsoever. Maybe you might say, okay, Mr. X will not be on this show, but we all know ST and attack are doing extremely well in the music industry. You know, you cannot say best and then you try to remove them from the list. You know, so we approach it in a different way. You know, and they were also expecting us to go for them. They know, so they're part of it. Yeah. So the artists them, as I said in the beginning.
And as you watch it, you know, with artists on top of that, you see those two artists, you know, none of these artists is even one time in us. Is Mr. X gonna be there or Mr. White? Like, no. That is not even, they never ever ask. Like, they don't even care. What they ask is their money, they are getting paid. This is what we compare, but they don't even ask X gonna or Y is gonna be nothing like that. I give Gambian artists that 100%. No single Gambian artist that we call who tell us that is this artist gonna be there, nothing like that. They don't have those kind of problems, you know. I could tell you this for free. No of them.
But I like the mindset because when it comes to business, you know what? This is business. Yeah. Don't mix business with any personal feelings or anything. You know what? Go perform, grab your money, do whatever you want to do. And again, these questions that I'm asking you is what's in the mind of people. And every question that I am asking right now, I'm the one that wrote these questions, just for you guys to know. And while I'm doing this, so I've got questions come for you guys. So this is what I said. You guys were expecting, hi, yeah, what I'm gonna have so at this corner. Why? I'll bring the best out of you guys. Best of the best. Let's bring the best. Stickybee, having to come back to you. Come last year, just like the best of the best be Chobi Barina. Yeah. So again, lam gonna indi this year to Lord Hamne. That is so special. Banga Hamne, Chow do come. What's the difference? Lan lanyo just lungi suton last year.
Yeah, last year so holy. Two things were part of our thing. One, live band thing. Live band, and this we are doing live band. And last year we were having over 8 artists on the list, and this year we are having only 13 artists on the list. And I just said, stage wise we failed completely last year. So come, recover part because you know, those things were our main problem. The stage so we have understand. So you for money concern problem, you know. And this year, just meeting, everything is planned, and inshallah it will be the greatest and the best event, you know. What happened on last year, we learned from our mistake, we accept happened, it was a messed up, and you accept the mistake, you understand. But this year we come with the
Stickybee, Lolo, I'm not solo. Again, Pa, this question goes to you because I want you guys, all of you, to participate on here. After sila janka mo batu idea mali. Ndaka follow ko netali sila me di borom sen borom la indi fi here say he say tem ni wo. Ragalu dara. Malila gum. Pa, to the best of the best be. Until we are concerned, like how do you have this 13 artists key kele key you nek 13 and then put them together you nek 13 artists lolen de def ak lam ngeen de set what are the qualities and why the 13 artists mota may len come suma so bi dama de like to dig deeper. Why? Because a lot of people watch at this corner, and when they watch head that tay amna artists yo xamne ñu ngi tok fele ne ñu ngi wone hay piguñ ma tanul ma duga sama tay wa amna ñoo xamne tamit jël nañ yalla tok ne head na suma liggéey liggéey moko so tey yéen soo leen waree ëpp ndox pour nit ñu xam because social media xëy na yéen li ngeen a seet behind closed doors ngeen ko dee seet man xamuma keneen xamul comme man mi toog fii tey di manage artist war naa mun a xam ne oh okay you know what these are the qualities they're looking for on my artist so that my artist will have to step up and get to the game so dañ bëgg a xam yéen lan ak lan ngeen dee seet si artist bi ba mun a taana 13 artist yooyu ak naka ngeen dee taanee artist yi.
Well, when it comes to this, I want to coffee, you know, it depends on their consistency in the music business. They are work, yeah, they are work number one, you know, because you cannot say you are an artist where I talk full 6 months, you don't have a one relevant song going. You cannot be like for 2 years, you don't even have a one big concert yet. Not Q City, not even the place you come from, you know. Yeah, it all come from their own side of work, you know. Sen liggéey bi xool ku nekk lu nekk di def comme so SD nga ne Jizzle nga ne Attack nga ne Hussein Dada nga ne all these 4 artists have been constantly on their places, you know, through all this they've been constant. Yeah, so if all the other artists who are not part of it are this constant, we don't have any reason to take them out, you know. We don't have anything against any artist. Why one thing you want to understand more, no matter how good they think they are doing or whatsoever, because of kuneka sisa ligue lo neka di def lolu mo la doy te ken amute nekul ne ñom yepa am opportunity to be in Mr. X league fum neka ya ngi understand but duñ mëna indi ñep last year try on nañ ko fi yobu ko be etti why etti bobu luñ ñu def yalla rek ko xam so that is one of the reason this time around we came up with clean enough to make sure that they can perform in a good time. They will all have their perfect timing on stage. This is the way we come with the 13 artists because of Bugun I push and pull you. We want everything to be different. We want this best of the best to be like our first time organizing an event. This is how prepared we are, you know. Yeah, this is how prepared we are. That's why we bring 13 maximum artists. Not only 13 are the best. You have so many besties at the other side, but we can everybody. So this year it be like this I put indie. With this year, next year we might bring some of them too as well, inshallah. No disrespect to anybody who knows. And it's not like you are not doing good in your ends, but this is the artists we feel like they are fitting for our lineup this year. Yeah.
Stickybee, basically, how do you guys pick these artists? Then they talk in a room where you act like FBI's and police securities and all of that. Pick these artists, put their pictures here, and Pa will be sitting there. Hey, Pa, you take the pen and start saying, what do you think this one did last year? What did or you have your panel of judges to say, no, hey, Stickybee, you're not Natalo DJ. I just want to know how it happens behind closed doors.
No, Hamga, then so many artists in mind. From this year to pass, from this May going to next year, end of December, then they send, understand, what are you dropping, what are you doing, then they monitor, understand, knows exactly what are you doing to your people, understand. So Bunyo is Nicola def dara. It's like coming to the same question still. So Nyuntame they draw a list. Sometimes then they be over 20. So 20 on the debate drop. We also link with people. Nakul nyununen yode choose arisi. We have other people in the industry. You understand? But we make friends bro. Then checklist better. No what do you think? It's not only us. You understand? Sometimes then go there check you review wow, so wow, wow, kinanyo, wow, kida menila. Understand? So after we have the final say. You know.
Well, like I said, I like to have things into details, and I like when people give me time because mandama they like they deeper. And Stickybee, one game for last year, 18 artists la won. Ten yep just think because this thing fly 18 artists out of 18, 5 drop them out of the list. This year, one of you already answered a question, but na again feel that for body one, but munu na control so many things, and so many things went wrong. Well, not again minimize to 13. Just then. ne 13 artistes yi nii Barhama bokku si te Barhama mu ngi woon last year si list of the 18 bi nit ñu bari gis naa ñu ngi binda waa lu tax Barhama nekk fa lu tax Barhama nekk fa liggéey na diggante comme ni nga ko waxee diggante duration bi ngeen dee appal artistes yi so is it ne personal beef la bete ak Barhama or da ngeen feel ne well you know what li happen noonu or da ngeen ko contact moom mu decide you know what I was not happy last year and I'm not gonna be happy this year or you just feel like oh you know what he's just not part of it this year. What happened with the Barhama having to go off that list?
There is no personal beef between us. After that happened, I personally take my phone, call him, like, bro, demo happen on there. We solve it on phone. You understand? And more people apologize. Bro, if you also feel offended, we are. You understand? But I know people like Mom Barhama. Barhama, everyone knows he's a artist.
I can tell you that.
Yes, man, I can attest to that too. So he said he likes Barhama new mer. Bewara on saga hamane he's been pushed. You understand? Then man, that's the standing part of Munon. But that's not the reason why he is not. So, Lolo Nekuti Sobina, to tell you the truth. Soon meet like Barhama if you don't phone that today. We meet on all these shows happening. You know, we start, you know, then they develop. He's a very, he don't keep things in him.
No.
Since Lolo happened, that's what appearance is so. Appearance on 2 or 3 shows. Walk off of happen on Fale, apologize now.
Yes, sir.
Because it was a platform for him. So look for them. Move it was not good for him. And it was good for the event. But still, we are good. We are good 100.
Yeah.
The next year, inshallah, bro, nakala new meet up.
Yeah.
And sometimes I can add this Bahaman and the best of the best, he never make it very difficult for to tell you the truth. If you don't want to bro, as my brothers, who should know with his manager, more than they link that to do truth. He make it very easy for us, you know. Yeah. So you go just for fans meet and you have there is nothing personal with you ak mom. Everything is cool. We are anticipating to see him on other shows, you know. Yeah.
It is good for you guys to have to come live here, people watching now and watching later, because yalon told me katarabanta untol ka jele doronga diamu. Whatever comes on mind, we assume, we create stories, we like how we want things to be in our mind. Untol ka wole create already purka foko pa jawa betene Stickybee niaje Stickybee betene niaje manim fena nine keta, and we make other people also because of the power of social media to believe ko nine keta pa ngadele ko ka fo nyadile fula gangster be what's it called again, the flyer fanonto among these 13 artists, and already you guys have said Neko Prince Empire invested in this on the best. So is it because the Prince Empire investment kele walatina ale fula gangster bring on, or is because he also did wonders between last year and in this year? So what was the motive behind Fula Gangster having to come? Because he is signed by Prince Empire.
Yeah, but even the signing by Prince Empire, Fula Gangster is doing pretty well, you know. And he have good songs, you know, they are still relevant on the street, you know, 100%. And secondly, too, Fula Gangster is an upcoming artist right now. It's not even on that level. So people like Fula Gangster, as a promoter, we need to give them a chance to lift them up a little bit, because they have more ahead of them. People like Fula Gangster, Pulse, really Kali upset. All these artists are in the same generation. They all don't even hit their own big stages of their own yet. So people like you need to keep them on this, better how to call it, onto the last thing. Four of these artists, you need to keep them along, you know, so that you can help them also to grow up easily, you know. This is one of the reasons, you know, we bring Fula Gangster, you know. Yeah, but nothing like, you know, how to call it, Prince Empire or whatsoever. Nothing like that. Yeah, nothing like that.
Yeah.
His songs are great, and he's a great stage performer, you know. That's all. Yeah.
Pani ajenga nying question on nying kafana because mol ka flyer jibe le dora iko oh there is some favorism on here or there is favorism or nying mari favor nying mari favor yalo some questions me alone ko I'm asking you guys already ali amwele but in tefango ya amwele because when you are in the music industry you hear people chatting if I follow call it it's not my business or I don't want to play a part or I just want to ignore it but you just hear people chatting so wala tinanko these are very essential and important questions put atole sijang aleni questional answer last year Allah sewing like I said many people were not happy stage owning they said stage manager be bahuton nekuton the control things and what nañ tamit si bir wax bi ne last year Stickybee ak Pa Jawara artists yang don struggle a lot and you guys were nowhere to find to be found ba pare wax nañ ne amulen one time artist stage manager bi was not doing the job right so num to the artist suñ len soxlo because artist am na ñu ne artist yoo xam ne sax ñëw nañ num to the MC bi tamit mënu leen a jox li film bi pour ñu tefin suñ waree li seen track si nii seen track like a lot of complaints regarding stage manager backstage and you guys not available the whole show so this year lan ngeen am pour def because the first time I spoke to you I'm not gonna lie about this I said to you I said my artist is an asset and I don't want my artist to go to any show where he comes back and give me a feedback and says, you know what, I was not happy. I don't want to go there. And because, like I said, every manager would want to safeguard their artist. So this was the first conversation we had regarding me and you. And you said, no, this time around it's different. So having to sit you here, what are you guys putting in place? Stickybee is not available. Someone can speak to Stickybee. Someone can speak to Pa Jawara. Even though I know it's not going to be 100% or whoever you're putting on that stage. Because stage manager are important. People you put on that backstage are important. What is in place for all these issues? So I'm saying, do not escalate, people would be happy with you guys.
Last year, Lulu Jangala was you know, because last year was our third edition of doing Best of the Best at Q City. Even first time, when them Q City for the first time, Lulu Dalunyu, second time, third times at Dalunyu. That was our fourth concert in Q City the last year. Best of the Best. Lulu, so last year, Dal. The mistake you know, Lulu is not anything new in the music business. We ever could musa organize so in Gambia over and over. I'm gonna downfall at some point. Nyom sen bop and you're gonna ham Lulu. That is bop at it. Wow, you am last year accept everything. Digala, I'm you buried last year. Why I'm jumbo pere, but you still have an opportunity again to correct yourself. My sister, correct yourself. If you don't correct yourself, if that mistake repeats itself, that means it's gonna be your own downfall, and nobody don't wanna see your own downfall. This is even which we are looking up to this even for the next 10 years, is 20 years is to come. This is like annual event, you understand? So last year mistake you for so yala. This year anybody could know best of the best. Do for those kind of disappointment from the gate. From the gate of Q City coming inside, we bring in maximum securities.
Clapping for you, Pa. Clapping for you.
Maximum security lalawan. As we are talking to you right now, security meeting lang jogen right now.
More delay interview.
More delay interview bisa. After timis naman yung am benen living with other securities too, you know. We bring in 4 different type of companies of securities because this is even more. You expect the kabiyeb. So when the kabiyeb di nyo, mem nit you we have to make sure that you secure them from outside our backstage, you know. Yeah, it's just gonna be a new beginning, a new best of the best to sobe yala, you know, Aji. Lulu mo go promise 100%. It's gonna be a new best of the best, inshallah. Yeah.
Gambia Alia Moile, Pa Jawara again, and Stickybee of best of the best. It only Nata Jambi as promoters Purga Kacha demanding for so that people will know more about the show because Ntolka did the best, especially me. Could last year Lenga best from along because of the noise. Because that's why I said the power of social media is when I started following you guys and listening to everything that you guys have to say. Stickybee, few Gambian shows, and when I went to these few Gambian shows, I was not happy with the MC. I think that, like, this is something that you guys, I will have to tell you guys, because you guys are promoters and your show is one of the biggest show right now in the Gambia. Because that shows me along MCing is overpowering the artists. MCing, I tell you, like they talk a lot where when the artists come, instead of giving artists with mic, bisa ñom dañoo téye mic bi ñu nekk ci gannaaw artist bi di woy ñom ñuy joxe hype, and wala artist bi nekk di perform MC bi mu nekk ci digg stage bi, wala MC bi ñëw di feature, like di jël that attention away from the artist. Xam nga ba pare I have seen where they're all over the place, if you know what I mean. And Kabringaji, I was not happy. I'm asking myself, who is gonna bring this to your attention? Muneka yo benen event planner, muneka benen manager, muneka, because them now shows your hand. I'm asking myself, why is it ne somebody does not know that this is an issue? You are an MC, you're here to entertain the people a little bit, and you're here to give speeches, and you're there to introduce the artist. After introducing the artist, give the artist the mic, let them perform, take the mic. Even if you have another mic, me alonko your standby pour ni artist or jita before having to exchange mics. You need to comport yourself as an MC. And I have been to many shows and I have listened to many platforms. I've never had anyone raise this. And I am saying this for Altol Fanaya Loneko. This is an issue. To me, it's an issue. And I've been to shows where I went with someone from the UK. I don't even understand why these people are letting MCs like this. So is it totally different MCs, Losoto, or do you have meetings? And if you're having meetings prior or before the show, I think that this is something that you should really be communicated about, because we're not there to look at the MC. We're not there to listen to the MC. When the artist is there, give the artist the mic and let them perform. And say tala jam fa nga artist wol moy mi ya lonko ya fole ko ntata so dole to MC nying mu aye ma mic bi pour ma exiko stage bi, because MC bi dama ama mom beef. So all of these things dafa nek lo xamne comme tay man ma ngi waxtana Gambian musicians ñu ma wax sen problème yen as a promoter. I think ne daf de bax tamit ngeen gestu li man mi nga xamne dega na ko xitna do leen mëna sétane every show ngeen dégal ko sen bop ngeen xamne there are also personal beefs xam nga maybe di nga jël ben promoter nga ñëw def ko MC, o di nga jël ben DJ nga ñëw def ko MC fekk koku mu ngi am artiste bobu problème, wala ñu ngi amone benen payment beef mu baña jox artiste bi mic bi. So I think that I want you to say a little bit about the MCD, because I have an issue with how many Gambians
like yesterday was even part of our agenda. Then I'm meeting. We over meeting over 2 hours yesterday, and our concern. These were some key factors linked on MC and the DJ. Personal, you understand? Don't do anything in favorism. Understand? So let's do it like the best of the best, we call it. You understand? So sometimes, okay, I'm just a crowd. So my mic, that's dangerous. You understand? So if you are not careful, definitely, you understand? You individual, yeah, what a control sabo. This is your limit. Finger what a understand? Yeah. Sometimes organizers, luñ ila was rules and regulation. You understand? But if you fail, get them beyond what we tell you, I think you're trying to draw a setback for us and also a setback for you as an MC too, you know. But in Santa, the MC that we work, you know, is professional of the techno, understand? The mom even saw the you know they have doing the book. I hamna hype that they gel need, you know. You understand? The lolo no you ko wara moy understand? You been get my host source, I have the host source, understand? But me, when I invite an artist, I mute my mic, you understand? And I expect all MCs also. One guy I'm not to tell you the truth. Then they began to put album so
the full album
so you are not even part of the list. We give you a pass through. And a pass through. Come and sing your 2 hit songs. Then you fans at them. There are people who want to perform, but you will not have understanding. Then of course if the MC is the 2 songs Jawara stop or 10 minutes Jawara stop. If you don't stop, he will cut you. Because here, if you don't discuss them, they will not. Understand? So we use this way to make so we try to settle soon problems at nyom. Understand? Why there is nothing passional between us and any artist. The new artist Kunega this year. we will call them, but I even send you your time and the amount of people that you have to come with at the backstage. MC bi dañ ko time Mr. X and Mr. Y this time la war a perform. Time bi super lifting artist bi dañ do communicate bro time bi nga war a stop there. Your guy will be there to time me. So time MC is not gonna talk to you, but your manager will talk to you. But if you did not listen, ñun tamit dañoo yusun doole. And we never wanna go yaa ngi perform you cut some music. It's disrespectful. But respect the rules and regular and the timing. Loolu comme artist lu mel na wa aji especially me I will like giving opportunity to these rising stars. Why aji they overdo things man. In we contracted the major artists yow as upcoming join na flyer pour nga ñëw pass 2 songs ñu waxee 2 songs perform 2 songs and go. If you want to give a freestyle perform ñaari half song nga joxe sa freestyle bi nga def you have a good performance, but then they bëgg a ñëw way over 5 songs more than the main artist bopam. So but not respect to them, but I like the energy they put on this. So then do over la call. So meaning they need the event too. They are the feature big too. So I think we have to give them an opportunity to be on this. But let them minimize their timing, you know.
Stickybee li nga wax am na solo trop te loolu tamit man mun naa si wax tuuti because am na soo boo xam ne man maa suma artiste keneen ñëw fekk ñu ngi joxe si lifindi gaa ngi switch from generator bi to light bi moom mu ñëw fekk joxe nañ song bi ba pare mu ñëw ne moom dafa perform by force because moom léegi la ñëw waaye xamul sax lu doon go on laajte wut they didn't even get to find out and they mu start the display everywhere man maa war a perform next and this
soo gisee ma bàyyi hosting money here artiste bari mari like you give me a contract and I'm sticky. This is the time that artist is no what perform small show. As who are the event manager, we are monster event. Let's say I get artist be album am nga joma stage. Time be upcoming artist you wanna stop. So another upcoming artist you fake yang stand main artist. Anga do muna doc main artist nga is upcoming artist. Let them understand that when you main or the main list have to go. So you cannot stop the main list. It's upcoming artist. It's on more than you upcoming artist DJ yep then they play before we bring the main act on stage, you know. Everything is starting, you know. They could make the time get songs, young upcoming get their songs before they come on stage. Then I just doing Facebook and difficulties and the time delaying, you know.
Next question is a very important question because having to deal with artists that they are mistake you have invite the artists then a lot they invite artists come the Jensen show is the biggest show right now that takes over all events of the year. I think that this new question all ikumaya talebake normally you come all the artists or command the solar but the book details la come ne danga wara indi sa own flash danga wara indi sa own song si o da nga wara ñëw day before nga isi ko before event bi so basically gis na am na encounterment yoo xam ne suma artiste dafa am pour dem foofu noonu then mu dem without a drive ñu ne ko amul sa song bi and mu dafa am pour travel all the way there te perform mu am source yoo xam ne dafa dem ba foofu noonu ñu ne ko démba la gaay ñëwoon pour joxe lii bi waaye li fi nu nga am source yoo xam ne dañ laa invite ngay communicate borom pour xam more details duñ get to you so ndax yéen nu tudda waxtaan ngeen ak yéen yëpp pour nit ñu xam ne waxtu bii ngeen a ñëw soo ñëw te waxtu bii doo perform ndax waxtaan nga ñoom pour ñu xam ne yéen da ngeen a amee ñëpp seen song si duñ amee ñëpp seen song si because these are things yoo xam ne communication bi daf dee over des.
Well, opening acts, you know, we don't have every one of them their songs, you know, but most of them send songs, they are already on some of our DJs, you know, on their laptop, you know. But I'm with this upcoming music, most of the time, you know, who probably they do there's a monitor this opening. This opening acts are very, very hard to satisfy. You know, so busy. You know, song they have a new song, you know, they want to perform. So this problem most of the time, you know, we have with this acts. The wickedest thing about it, I don't know si so the new tell you why don't tell you backstage, the new hard. The time when main artists you are a new door, time bobu I guess most of them, you know, start coming in. You understand? Why the time they should be at Q City on Saturday. All the main artist going to the main artists, we don't need their class there because I can say all these Gambian main artists nowadays they all have their own DJs, you know. They all have DJs. So the only thing we have to do with them is sending them their performance time. Come Sticky no ko am na si ñoom ñoo xam ne most of them su ñëwee sister duñ dee nangoo wàcca ñii dañoo perform da nga was seen own concert of a night la so we are sharing with 13 artists la ko am na performance yooyu def yow si sa boppa war nga xam ne the time is up pour nga wàcca nga may sa morom mu ñëw but this time sa time boobu jot sa but